What's up, everyone? My name is RD, and this is Ride or Die. And this is my Bell Pit Boss. Now, it probably looks a little different. I have a picture of what it looks like from the factory when I got it. Put it here. This is my helmet currently. Now, you might be wondering, this looks a lot different. I painted it. The reason I painted it was because I got into a wreck. I got into my first bike accident. I'm okay. Just got a little road rash. My back of my head about here hit the pavement. But overall, not bad. And I decided I'm going to paint my helmet, and it came out pretty good. I did a matte black, and I stenciled my initials into the back, slapped the sticker on it, called it good. But that's not why you're here. You're here because you want to fucking neighbors, man. You're here because you want to know, is the Bell Pit Boss a good helmet? And I have used this helmet for about 6-7 months now, almost. And it's pretty good, you know. It's got a tightening strap. This is a 3X. I wanted a half helmet because, you know, I was one of those guys that thought, you know, you're gonna ride a cruiser, you gotta have a half helmet. And it saved my life, that's for sure. It took the impact pretty well. It didn't crack. It didn't ruin the structural integrity or anything like that. It actually did really well. And I'll go over some of the different features of this helmet. It's got your basic D-rings with a little tab to pull. I actually cut mine because it was too long and it was flapping against my cheek whenever I'd go like past 60 miles an hour. So I decided to cut it a little shorter and then just got rid of the fringe with a lighter. But basic D-ring setup, pretty comfortable. I did opt for the visor face shield model, so take my glasses off, and I can wear my glasses underneath it, but if I am to put it on, it does have the flip down visor and it works pretty well. You can adjust it where you want and it seems to work pretty well. I've used this a lot. I've worn my glasses underneath it with no problems, no scratching or anything like that, and it's pretty comfortable. It does block a lot of the wind, actually. It's really good. It's not going to be the darkest. It looks pretty dark, but it's really not that dark. So, you know, sometimes I have worn sunglasses underneath it. If you're wearing polarized sunglasses, it might throw off some of the colors and whatnot. So be careful about that. It's a great fitting helmet. My head is measured at like 25.6 inches. And so I have to put the adjustment strap to its farthest limits to make it fit right. But it is quite comfortable. The liner is removable. You can pull it out and wash it. I haven't, but I also haven't found it necessary. Yeah, you can take out this whole liner and wash it and spritz it down. I didn't find it necessary because I just, you know, it hasn't gotten that nasty. I mostly rode this in the wintertime, actually, and I rode all the way to Kansas City and back in November and in December, both times, with this helmet on, and I had no issues. It's quite comfortable. It does have a zip-on piece that zips in right here, and it's basically a wind, noise, and bit of a neck warmer. It'll keep your ears warm, stuff like that. It's quite comfortable. Not a big issue. It does have a bit of a felt line on the inside, and it has snaps. These two snaps actually snap in with the zipper piece, and then it has a snap so that once you loop it through the D-ring, you can snap it just like that. It held pretty well in my crash. It only smacked right there. It wasn't even a big smack. It was maybe about that big. And it was right here. Uh, it held up well. I mean, I'm surprised. And you know, of all the half helmets out there, there are a lot of them. A lot of them are shit, just straight up. You get your money's worth with a half helmet like this because this will last. It will save your ass. It's got quite a thickness to it, but it's not enough. Like if I put it on fully, like you can see on my head, not too bad. It comes down nice. That little adjustment strap actually is great for wind, because it'll, if the wind pushes the helmet back, it'll hook onto the back of your head and you don't even feel it. It's not going to give you the best noise reduction. Obviously, it's a half helmet, but it's not terrible either. I always wear headphones whenever I ride. Not even to listen to music, mostly just to protect my hearing because my bike is loud. But this is a hell of a helmet. I've got a Fayetteville sticker on the back there just because it was easy to paint as well. I just did one coat of primer, let it sit, and then put about 3 coats of black primer, which is this, and then 2 or 3 coats of the clear coat, and you almost can't tell that it was a pinstripe design. They didn't have the flat black whenever I was shopping for a helmet in this size. 3X is sometimes really difficult to find, but this is a hell of a helmet, and I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to use it in the summer and around town, but I am moving over to a full face AFX helmet, which I will be getting here soon. Not because I don't like Bell or anything, it's just Bell doesn't really offer full faces in my size that I feel comfortable wearing. It's already hard enough finding helmets that'll fit my big ass head, and I didn't find any full faces that I thought would be comfortable enough. So this is a heck of a helmet. I would definitely recommend it for those looking for a half helmet. It's got pretty decent amount of features. The visor, the flip down visor is really wonderful. The adjustment strap is really good. It actually goes down to, I think you can get it all the way down to a large. I'm not exactly sure. And it's an easy adjustment. You just spin it, push and spin, and it goes all the way down to a pretty normal sized head. It breathes well. It doesn't have any vents, and this model, along with all of them, do come with a lip. It's like a lip piece. I want to call it a visor, but it's not a visor. It's like a, almost like the motocross lips. I can't remember what they're called, but it's small. It's a tiny one. It only sticks out about an inch. I didn't like it because it's not my style. I wanted something simple, and so I took it off. It's real easy. Just take some, you can use even a penny or a flathead, but it is a Phillips bolt on the side here, which I have painted over. You just unscrew that, take it on and off. Real simple, real easy. There will be one hole in the front, and then these 2 on the side. There's no screw that goes in here. It's just a pin to hold the flap down. But this is a hell of a helmet. I trust my life to it. I trust Bell. My dad, who races, he's used Bell helmets for years on his race car, and most of the people I know trust Bell with their lives. It is only DOT rated. This is a DOT rated. It is not Snell rated. So for you out there that really want that extra safety, you're going to pay an extra premium for the Snell rating. But I'll tell you, I went down at 35 mile an hour, smacked my head. I spinned 3 times, smacked my head against the ground. I didn't even realize I had smacked my head against the ground until I looked at my helmet later and realized there was a big mark there. But you'd never even know it was there. I repainted it. The foam, the inner lining, all that is safe. This is a helmet I would feel confident in wearing still. I still wear it. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind giving this to someone to wear if they were on the back of my bike. So, of all the half helmets you can get, I would definitely suggest this one. This is a high quality helmet. It's simple in design. It comes with some great features. It's very comfortable. And it also allows the user to customize it. I mean, I did a simple paint job, but you can do whatever you wanted with it. It's easy to paint, easy to mask off. There's a lot you can do with this helmet. You can go across the country with this helmet. You can go, to work and back in this helmet. It's not going to mess up your hair as much as a full face or a 3/4 or modular, if you're worried about that sort of thing. But the Bell Pit Boss is one of the best helmets I've ever worn. And I rode motocross for a few years. And those helmets were okay. I never wore anything fancy because we didn't have the money. But when I was getting a motorcycle, I decided if I'm gonna get a half helmet, I'm gonna buy a quality one. A lot of them are made in China. A lot of them are made in, with shitty molds that don't fit right. This is made really well. It comes with a Bell case. It's not a case, it's like a sleeve to put over it. So if you want to really take care of it, you can do that. I just stick it on my mirror, or I stick it on my sissy bar, and I let it sit. It's a great helmet, and I don't know what else to really say. It's worth the money. It's really worth the money. If you're going to be riding a bike, you need to wear a helmet. I don't care if it doesn't look the coolest. It's about safety. And this gives you that little extra safety that if you go down and you smack your head, your brains aren't going to be all over the ground. But that's it for my Bell review. Give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe. I'm going to start doing some more reviews of some of the products I use, because these are products that I believe in. These are the products I used whenever I got in my wreck, and these are the products I trust. So thank you very much. Have a good day.